So today we have total 11 scenarios we need to work. So we'll go one by one. Yeah. So whenever you see this kind of web table in our web pages, right? So how to automate this kind of web tables in web page? So here I have like noted all the scenarios, like what are the scenarios we come across. I have noted all the things here. So first scenario is like find a table which has customer's name. So we need to find here only one table is there, but if you have like more than one table, at the time how to find the required table based on our scenario. For that, same inspect which table you want to work, right? That table you inspect it and control F you do. Now check the table here. If you see, if you mouse over on this particular table ID, right? See, entire table is highlighting this particular table, right? So we need to identify XPath for this particular table. How to identify XPath? So here we need to check the any of the locator is present to write the XPath or not. So if you see here we have ID and name. So we can take any of the one. So how to write XPath? Basic XPath double slash table at the rate ID. So it's identifying one of one, right? Before that, launch our Eclipse. I'll create one class. Always class name starts with upper letter. Till here code is same. Now we need to launch this website. We identified XPath for table. Now I want to get all the values which present in table. How to get that? Find a table which has customer's name and get the values which present in table. For that, here we have list of values. So what we need to do? List web element. Why? Because here we have so many web elements, like we need to iterate one by one and we need to get the data. So list web element. some reference variable, import the list present in java.util, and import web element which present in Selenium library. Now here driver.find element I am using, but here like we have list of elements. So we need to use, instead of find element, we need to use find elements. Okay. Now, sorry. Yeah. So I've written XPath for the table. Now my expectation here is I need to get the values which present in the table. For that I have written, I need to collect all the elements which present in this particular table, and I need to store into list. Now I need to iterate one by one. For that what we need to use? Enhanced for loop. Here type is web element, some variable, and now all the web elements present in this particular reference variable. We need to iterate one by one. Now we need to get the text of all, and we need to print this. With the help of system.out.println we can print. I learned this program. It's launching. It's maximized. So our scenario got passed, but we need to check all the values came or not. If you see, whatever values present in the table, all we extracted, right? Status company, contact, country, action, and this particular row values, all the row values. So like this, we need to fetch values present in table. So anyone have any questions on the first scenario?
No.
Everyone clear, right? Now second scenario what? Check how many columns we have in this particular table. So how to achieve this second scenario? We need to find how many columns present in the table. Again same. Copy same code, list. Why I am taking list, I'll tell you. Come to the website. Now we need to identify how many columns are there in this particular table. For that, we need to write XPath. So this is the table. Under table, we have T body and T row, and we have like headings. If we identify these headings, then obviously we will get column count, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So slash, right, th. So before that, we need to move to tr, then th. Or we can directly move to th. See, it's identifying header, right? Same XPath only, just I have given double slash and th, means this particular column and company. This is another column, contact, country, action. Total how many ths are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have 5 columns. And here also if you see 1 of 5. So if we take this XPath, we can get the count of columns, right? So I'll show you. So again, so total 5 web elements are there. So we need to find 5 web elements. For that, we need to take the list. Why? Because and same find elements only. Why? Because we need to total 5, we need to iterate 5 web elements. That's the reason I have taken list. Now I'll store all the web elements in this particular list, and I can perform operation on that particular columns. Here my scenario is just to know the how many columns present in the table. That's it. So we have one method in list. When we practiced list, at that time we have seen what is that method? Size. You can put it in system.out.println so that we can see output in console.
If we are calculating size of list, then we will get the number of rows, right?
So here I have taken th, not tr. We have that scenario also. If you see here, we have that scenario also. How check how many rows we have in the table. So first we'll see how many columns are there in the table. Then we move to rows. Yeah. Now I'll execute this program. Our scenario got passed. So number of columns present in table is 5. And if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total 5 columns. So we got correct output. Everyone is clear how to calculate number of columns in table?
Yes.
Yeah. Now scenario 3. How many rows? For this also same list only. Why? Because we need to store list of web elements. That's the reason I have taken list. See, I'm copy pasting, but you people try to write so that you will remember. Okay. Yeah. So now we need to identify XPath to get the rows. This XPath related to columns, right? Now we need to identify XPath to get the rows. For that, so same, this is the table. Now I want the rows. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. Just what I will do, I'll remove this th, just I'll add tr, and it's showing 1 of 7. So correct only it's showing. So total 7 web elements here. And in this again, like we have columns, this is different, but as of now we need to identify the number of rows which present in the table. So and here it's showing 1 of 7. If it's correct, I'll run this program. We'll see number of rows coming correct or not. A scenario got passed. Number of rows present in table is 7. You can calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? Total 7, including heading. Everyone is clear?
Yes,
How to
sir.
get the number of rows? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, next scenario. Check how many cells we have. So cells means this status is one cell. This company is one cell. Flipkart is one cell. Sachin Bansal is one cell. So these all are rows, and this from these are columns, and this individual, right? This we will call it as cells. So now we need to identify how many cells present in this particular table. Okay. For this also I am using list. Now I need to identify the XPath such a way to get all the cells. See, if you see inside TR we have TH, and if you come down, so inside TR we have TDs. So the first one is like headings, but if you leave these particular headings, remaining all are data cells. We need all these data cells, right? So if I expand this TR, you can see under the TD, right? Now under the TD we have values. This is one cell, and Flipkart is one cell, and Sachin Bansal is one cell. India, like that we have. So if we identify TR, then we move to TD, then we'll get all the cells, right? Yeah. So TD. So here total how many web elements it's showing? 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 5s are 30. So total, how many cells are there? 30. So it's showing correct. So this X path is correct. You are getting right? Or any confusion? Everyone
Yeah, we are clear.
clear? Yeah. Thank you. So yeah. So this X path is correct. Now I'll execute this. Yeah, our scenario got passed. See, number of cells present in table is 30. So it's getting correct value. Now another scenario.
So Parsham, it's about the XPath, right? The
Yeah,
code is
X path.
same, just the XPath has to be changed
Just
accordingly.
X path. Yes. How when you will see tables in your web page, right? At that time,
Mhm.
how to handle that particular web table, we need to learn. So main thing is if we know how to write X path, then we good. Suraj, remaining code is same.
Yeah. Getting the list is the same, but now the TH indicates the columns, TR for the row, TR and TD, it's for the
TD is the
something.
cells. Yes, exactly. TH indicates the header. So if we know header, if we get the header value, obviously how many headers equal to number of columns only, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the reason we have written like this. Yeah.
Mm.
Now check how many companies are available in table. So this is little different. So what we need to now, how many companies, for example, here, this we need to move to this particular column and we need to check the count of the companies. I mean, check the count of this list. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to get 6 as result. How to write XPath for that? Same, I'm using. Why I am using list means like to get the number of web elements, list of web elements. That's the reason I'm using list, and here I'm using find elements, not find element. Find element means single web element, whereas find elements means we can get number of, I mean list of web elements, and I am storing in list. Yeah. Now we need to identify XPath to get the company with number of companies present in this particular table. For that, write XPath. We need to go to TD. Why TD? I'll explain. Two. See, TD means TD means cells, right? But here why I am mentioning number of 2 means here I need to go to this particular column. I need to go to this particular column and I need to find the values which present in the second column. I mean company names. For that reason I am mentioning 2. And if you see here, it's showing total 6. So in this column, how many cells are there? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we get this, then obviously we'll get company names, right?
Yes, Parshu.
Yeah. Now what I will do, I will get the values also. I will get the, number of company. Then I need to get company names also into console. For that, we use enhanced for loop, like how we have written for to get the values for entire table, right? Similarly, we use enhanced for loop, and here data type is web element type. Now all the web elements present here. Company names dot. How to get the text into console? We have method called get text. A scenario got passed. We'll see. See number of companies present in table 6, and all the companies names also printed in console. So any questions still here? Till 5 scenarios. Everyone is clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Now scenario 6. Check how many countries are available in table. So this you people do. See, similarly, instead of TD2, you need to give 4. That's it. Same code. Now check California available in country column. So now we need to check in this particular country column, California country is there or not. We need to validate. We'll write code for that. Same code I'm using, list. Now I need to identify X path for this country column, right? Similarly, same X path. Here what I need to give? Just I need to give 4. So what it will refers this fourth column. And in this fourth column, California is there or not, we need to validate. So for that, I'm using enhanced for loop. What I will do now, if you run code for this particular script, what will come? Total how many number of web elements will come here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Total 6 will store it here. Now what we need to do? We need to iterate one by one here, right?
Yes.
After iterating, what we need to do? We need to check that particular. Initially, it will come India. We need to check that India is like present or not. But here our requirement is different. California. Again, we need to check for USA, Bangalore, USA, UK. Last, it will check for California. If it is present, it will throw true. If not, it's throw false. Okay. How to check condition? We have conditions. If company name validation dot, we have one method called contains. Before that, what we need to do? We need to get the text. Sorry, we need to get the text. How to get the text? Company name validation dot. Now all the web elements present in this particular list 5 variable, I mean reference variable. Now I need to iterate one by one, and I need to get the text for that particular web element. So I need to get the text for this web element, like this. All web elements I need to get the text. So we have method called get text to get the text. Now I will store this in string, some value. Now all the country names present in this particular value. Now what I will do, all total country names present in this particular value reference variable, right? I'll take this. Now I'll check in this particular value variable, California is present or not, with the help of contains method. Inside this, I'll pass California. If California is present, then my scenario got passed. I'll run this program. Our scenario got passed. We'll see. See, test case got passed. Why? Because we have California. Now instead of that, we'll pass something. I'll run. See, now also passed, but if you see here, we didn't see any. Our script got passed, means like whatever code I have written in this particular class, right? That got like run, but our validation is not passed. If you see, there is no message by saying test case got passed. Why? Because this in this value there is no chassis as country name. So if there is no country name, it will not move to this particular black, and it will not print this particular message. That's the reason you don't see any message here in the console. So everyone is clear how I validated that particular country name is present in the table or not? Are anyone have any questions?
No, Paresh, no.
Yeah. This scenario 7 done. Now click checkbox before selenium. So if you see here, we have this selenium text. Before we have one checkbox, right? So this scenario saying to click this particular checkbox. How to write code for that? We'll see now. Before that, we need to identify XPath for this. So we have like selenium, like we have exact text. So we can write td text so it's identifying this particular element, but we need to move to this particular element and we need to click right. So how to move this here to here? Yesterday only we learned, if you click this td, inside this td we have selenium, and if you expand this, see before the selenium we have this checkbox, right? So we have this, so we need to identify this particular web element. How to identify? If you see this td and this td both are in same level, right? Means we can consider siblings, right?
Yeah, child to parent.
Suraj?
Yeah, should we go from child to parent? That scenario.
These are siblings.
Siblings, yeah.
No, just you need to go from here to here. That's it.
Oh, okay.
From here to here. No need to go here. See, first you go here till here, and you can write XPath for this. Like that also it will work. Okay, we'll try that. So, is it like preceding sibling or following sibling? See, from yeah,
Preceding.
preceding, correct. So preceding sibling, just enter td, sorry, td. See, it's highlighting, right? This one is highlighting. Now write XPath for this. How to write? Open. We have input is the tag, or just go here. Now again one more slash and write input. So got it, right? How to I came here and from here to here. Or any confusion?
Oh, clear only. Paresh.
Clear. First what I have done, I have written XPath for this, then I went to this and this both are in same, so that's the reason I have like written for preceding sibling, but this particular element is present inside the td, that's the reason I have given this particular tag. Now we'll, and it's highlighting, if you see it's highlighting, and here we got one of one. Now we'll try to click that. And we'll give some weight so that we can see the execution. See, it clicked right. I mean, it checked right.
Yes.
Yeah. Now this scenario 9, click no more for Ola. So now what you need to do, you need to identify XPath for this. Now you need to traverse from here to here. Previously we traversed from here to here, right? Now you need to traverse from here to till no more, and you need to click this no more button. So you people will take this as assignment. Similar only, instead of like preceding, now you need to write following sibling. That's it. And you need to come till here and you need to click this no more button or link. You will do, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So total 9 scenarios. So in this I have explained nearly 7 and I have left 2. So please try to do that 2, and along with that practice remaining 7 scenarios. Now we'll move to links. How to automate links? For example, we have scenario.
I have one doubt question.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if in website the status was clicked, then how can we write XPath for that? Once can you go to the table?
Yeah, sure.
Selenium basics table, that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
If the status for Ola is like checkbox, then can I find it using XPath?
Yeah, we have is displayed, is enabled, like that. We have methods.
Okay.
Yeah, so with the help of that, but that will throw true or false. I mean, that will return true or false. So with that, you can easily validate your scenario by putting assertions. We have like is enabled,
Okay.
is
I
selected. We have
understood.
is selected. We have is disabled. We have. Yeah. So with that, you can easily validate this particular thing.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. So please take this as assignment. So what you will do, you check this checkbox and later you validate this particular checkbox is checked or not. Okay, I'll write that question here and I'll give that as like one more scenario. So try to do that. Okay, as assignment. Research from your end. This one alone. Everyone agree? Please respond.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have one method called is selected. With the help of that, you can easily validate this. So take this as assignment and do it program for that. Now we'll move to this scenario 10. For example, we have one website. We have this website. In this, how many links are there we need to identify. Okay, we have one web page. In that particular web page, how many links are present we need to identify, and we need to print that particular links in our console. How to do that? So now I'll write script for that. So everyone got right what is the scenario? We need to verify how many links present in the particular web page, and we need to get that links also into our console. That is the scenario. If you see, this is one link, story is one link, and Gmail is one link, images one link, and this Google search is one link, this is also one link, this is also one link. Like that, how many links? And this is one link, this is one link, this is one link. Like that, how many links present in this particular page we need to identify, and we need to get that links in our console. That is the scenario. Now I'll write script for that. I'll create one class. Class name always starts with upper letter. Till here same code. Now I will launch this Google application. I'll maximize that. Now I need to identify how many links are present in this particular web page. For that, driver dot find elements by dot xpath, not xpath, by dot, yeah. So I will try to inspect this particular Gmail link. So if you see this link, you can see tag for this particular link what?
Anchor.
A anchor tag. Yes. Now I'll move to this link. I'll try to inspect. See, for this also, what is the tag?
Anchor.
Anchor tag. Now I'll try to inspect this. This is not link, it seems. Yeah. So yeah, we'll try to inspect this. See, for this, what is the what
Class.
is the no
Anchor.
here tag.
Anchor.
Again, see why this is not link means when you try some type something here, and if you click, this is button, not a link, but this is one link. If you click this, it will navigate to another page, so that we will call it as link. Okay, so all the links we will, like in the CSS, they are how they will code means they will give this tag name as A. So we identify the elements which having tag name with A, right? Then we can achieve our scenario. So for that, we have one locator in Selenium, that is tag name. Tag name, and inside this I am passing that particular tag name. And here I have taken find elements. Why? Because here we will get list of web elements. We have list of web elements. So what I need to take? I need to take list, and what type? Web elements type. And I'll store it in one reference variable.
Actually, directly anchor tag //a and ampersand HR reference list of the links are
Yeah, like that also we can do, and with this help of tag name also we can do, Padma. So both the ways we can achieve. Yeah. So now what is my list size? So with the help of this, what I will get? How many links are present in this particular web page? I will get with the help of size. Why? Because whatever elements which present with A, all will come. All web elements will come, and it will store it here. And if I take size of that particular elements, then I will get how many links present in this particular web page. I want to print this. It launched. A scenario got passed. Total 25 links are present in this particular web page. Now we'll get the all the links also. How to get that? Same. We use enhanced for loop. Now all web elements present here. So what we will do, we'll iterate one by one and we'll get the text for that. Now how to get the links? If I inspect this, see if we use that anchor tag, then we will get how many links are present in this particular web page. But how to get the links also along with that? If we use that anchor tag, then that will not work. Why? Because anchor tag will be exist here and links will exist somewhere in that particular script. So if I inspect this particular about, see this is the link, right? And this present in this href. Now I'll try to inspect this particular link again. See this particular link present in this href. Now this Gmail. See again href. So whatever see here href. So whatever links that are present in that particular href attribute, right? So this is attribute and this is attribute value. So we have one method in Selenium. That method name is get attribute. So if we do that right, we'll get the, and here we need to pass which attribute you want to get. I want to get this particular attribute href. See this is string, so we need to pass it in string and store it in string. Why? Because it returns string, right? String sum s, print that s. Sorry, I'll execute this program. Our scenario got passed. See all the links came, right? All the 25 links. Everyone is clear how to get the links count and how to get the links into console? Are any questions on this particular script or scenario? Please respond.
No.
Everyone is clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So do you want me to stop till here, or we have one more scenario, that is date picker, or do you want me to continue? Why? Because we have questions also, right, from few
Tomorrow.
people. Yeah, we'll take this as tomorrow. So now we'll see like who all are having doubts.